Hello everyone, I'm Krasi, and there is important celestial event, a pleasant one that I want to talk about, and this is the fact that Venus turned direct. She was retrograde for quite some time, but in the constellation of Taurus, sidereal Taurus. It is not a big deal. It is not dramatic when Venus is retrograde. It isn't. But of course, we would like to experience her her energies the way you know them, the way the fast way she denotes her blessing, the direct way she's supporting our well-being, joy, sense of joy, understanding of beauty and love. So this is why Venus is direct now, and she will be in sidereal Taurus until the very last day of July, and after that she's entering Gemini. While she will be in Taurus, of course, this is the sign of money. All important stars related to money and wealth and luck are in Taurus. And even interestingly, she just turned direct in the vicinity of the royal star Aldebaran, the first and most important royal star Aldebaran. So this for sure will have impact on the world finances. This will be having direct influence, like directly something will be felt, like correction on the markets. But in any case, you will see how she will work financially. She may be very lucky for some. She may bring long expected results, or she may change the way you were making money. Now, important to say is that she's not really changing destinies when she's turning direct. She's not like the slow planets like Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter, which really can change our lives. Like, you know, when Saturn entered Capricorn after 28 years approximately of absence, of course we felt this immediately. Like, we felt immediately the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction and so on. But the influences of Venus, we do not experience the same way. They work more on our emotions. They influence more the way we perceive art, the way Venus is also influencing the love life of people and our perception of love. Now, Venus is a morning star. This would say that we can see her very early in the morning before the sun is rising. So she is visible before the sun, morning star. This would say that her nature is very much different than the nature of Venus, an evening star, which she was until the end of May. I think she was, before she changed, even until mid-June, before she changed her her direction and she turned retrograde. Then she was for quite some time an evening star, and we felt her in a very different way. She's directly related to love and passion because this is Venus Inanna from Uruk, when evening star. So she's very female, very passionate, very artistic if you want, very delicate. And now she's different. She's Athena Palas, or Inanna from Akkad, the divinity which was ruling Akkad, Babylon. So she's Inanna from Akkad. She's male divinity, literally male energies, which are very lofty ideals, very, very wise, because remember, in ancient Babylon, she was the divinity that would advise kings how to win wars. So this is the divinity which we have now, male divinity. She's not so sexual, she's not so passionate, she's not so much into love. She's more about wisdom, strategy, lofty ideals. She would side with the ones that would be losing the war, not with the ones that are winning the war. So this is what we have now. Venus, morning star, Athena Palas or Inanna from Akkad, but her energies are of wisdom, of strategy, of of course, strategy on how to improve our incomes, how to make new business plans, for example. But she's not romantic. She's not so. The way she perceives art is very different. It's lacking this depth and delicate understanding of art, which you would recognize in Athena from, in Anna from Uruk, because she's female and very passionate and very delicate. So it's a very different divinity, which we see now, and direct. The good thing is when Venus is direct now, is that we're not turning back now to rethink our love lives, to rethink our whatever associated with money and wisdom and rearranging businesses. Now we can move on and start again arranging our deeds, our plans, our projects, and we will not be regretting anymore, for example, that we are in this relationship and that we are not anymore in the old one, something like that. So Venus now is direct, because when direct, like I said, she's again, of course, she's Venus, she's beautifully shining early in the mornings. Of course, when you like to support Venus in your own horoscopes, you can do the same. You can relate her presence to beauty, and the same would be the flowers and the herbs which are associated with Venus, like roses and everything that when you think of beauty, you can imagine Venus. But the difference is that now she's very strategic, and now we can go directly into strategy, directly into thinking about our businesses. So this is another very important thing. And then yes, she becomes visible in conjoined Aldebaran. Very, very important. Not visible, excuse me, direct. Very, very important step. Turn direct into conjoined the star. It is about rethinking power, rethinking, starting directly with arranging and coming up with strategies business-wise, or related to your plans, career, everything, money, even love. Doesn't matter that she's male divinity and is more associated with strategy than with romantic love. So this is what she will bring us, and she will be direct and in Taurus up until the very last day of July. I think on the 2nd of August, she's entering Gemini. And also, where in Gemini, she will still be very interesting. She will still be morning star, direct, and in her own triplicity, because she's trining her own sign Libra. So again, she will give interesting influences and energies, but I will speak about this in a separate video. So let's summarize what to expect from her. I expect that she will bring corrections to the markets. I am not a market specialist, and I cannot speak in detail here because I find the finances a bit boring, but in any case, you will see correction. You will see correction in market strategies. You can see also how your own business ideas or ideas of ruling your money or spending or will manifest in a different way now already. Also, she can be very useful to come up with strategies related also to your private life, relationship, and so on. In any case, this is beautiful blessing. What also will be very nice is that on the 5th of July, we're having the lunar eclipse, which is coming with the opposition between Sun and the Moon. And the Moon will be in Sagittarius, the Sun will be in Gemini, they will be making opposition. And Venus, because it will be a heavy eclipse, lunar eclipse, quite heavy, Mars will be square in the whole eclipse. And the beautiful thing is that Venus will be the helping hand. We always have somewhere helping hand in the sky. And what is Venus? Venus is this divine understanding of love, especially when she's a morning star, because it's wisdom. Venus is representing love in both, in both her positions, being a morning, being an evening star. But now it's wiser, it is more strategic, less romantic. So it's, maybe this is the purer understanding of the divine love. So this is also the key that she's giving us, to go through these situations with love, but the way we understand it from the spiritual knowledge. So this is also what she will be saying, and she will be the helping hand, she'll be the savior, if you want, she will be the guardian, while we will be seeing the lunar eclipse, which will take place on 5th of July. So this is good news. Still, you can still look at Venus in the morning before the sun rises. Here is always all the time very cloudy, and also there are too many trees. I couldn't detect Venus. Doesn't matter how many times I tried to wake up very early in the mornings, I couldn't detect her early in the mornings, but maybe you will be able to. So the intention is important. Even if we cannot manage, the intention is important. So welcome Venus. Ask for her to support your finances, your private life, to bring you well-being, joy, to be your guardian. So this is it about Venus. Your comments are welcome. See you soon.